Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have for you on today's episode? I have for you example number 6,950,000 of why globalists, Democrats, the left in general, always fail upwards. People often wonder why society is in the mess it's in, and how everything only ever gets worse, nothing ever gets better. It's because the people who are in charge of it fail. Sometimes deliberately, sometimes through inept, but they fail and they get rewarded for it, and nothing ever changes. Now, you probably don't need me to premise this by saying that Nancy Pelosi is one of the most corrupt individuals in the DC swamp. Probably up there with the Bidens, the Cheneys, the Romneys, the Bushes, and so on and so on. So don't expect anything to come from this, right? But, believe it or not, Nancy Pelosi's husband has actually been arrested and charged with a DUI. Okay, he was under the influence whilst driving. He was probably astounded, like we are, astounded that he was even arrested in the first place. I would love to see the body cam footage. For the sake of democracy, I think we need to see that, I want to see it. I want to see how he reacted, right? So we've got a clip to watch today, which is basically covering the events, but it's not the body cam footage. I don't know if that's going to be released, but I would love to see it. Don't expect him to be charged, though. Not charged, found guilty. Don't expect him to be put through a court of law as you or I would, But it's newsworthy and groundbreaking all the same that he was even pulled over, let alone put through the test, let alone arrested, let alone charged. So we'll see. But let's get into the video. If you haven't yet, though, please like the video, subscribe to the Hoggcast, hit the notification bell, and share the video around if you find the video informative. Also have a membership scheme which you can join. There is a join button next to the subscribe button. I have 8 amazing, beautiful members who honour and humble me that they support the Hoggcast in our quiet little corner of the internet, because we are the underdog and we are conservative commentators. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check this out.
Napa County, California at 11:44 p.m. on Saturday night, and was charged with driving with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 or higher, as well as driving under the influence of alcohol. The arrest was first reported by TMZ. He was booked into jail at 4:13 a.m. on Sunday and released at 7:26 a.m. according to Napa County records. Those records indicate his bail was set at $5,000.
Imagine if it was Melania Trump. Imagine if it was any Trump. Because I'll tell you something, I only found out about this through Twitter. None of the mainstream media seem to be covering it at all. But if it was a Trump, they would be all over it. I mean, these people are just decrepit. There's a look. There's a look in her eyes that's I don't know how to describe it. It's not life, but it's not death. It's I'm better than you. That's the look. I can do what I like. Right? Why? Why were these her, Pelosi, and Adam Schiff, two of the least trustworthy people in the DC swamp? They turned. I'm sure you're aware of this. They turned up in Ukraine with a big old checkbook that you're paying for. It's your money, and they were in Ukraine. They're protecting their assets. That's what it is. Sorry to go off on a tangent. Take it from me. It has been well established in Europe and in the West in general that Ukraine has been and is the most corrupt country in Europe. And look at how many DC swamp politicians have an unusual, some would say suspicious, obsession with Ukraine, right? They're protecting their money laundering. That's what it is. Look, you know it and I know it. And people who can behave like that and get away with it have eyes like this. It's not life and it's not death. Her eyes aren't alive with joy or happiness. It's, I can do what I want. It's a pathological kind of psychotic look in the eye. Yeah.
Paul Pelosi, 82, has been married to Nancy since 1963. A spokesperson for Representative Pelosi, Democrat California, said that she would not be commenting on the private matter.
Of course she won't. Of course she won't. Of course she won't be commenting on it. I mean, she doesn't have to. Not probably because of the reason why you think, or the average person thinks, but she doesn't think she has to. That's for the Trumps. That's for the ultra MAGA people. Yeah, we are supposed to explain ourselves. And look, it's that look again. It's that look at me. I'm so fabulous with my $24,000 refrigerators full of taxpayer-funded ice cream. These people think that you are their serfs. Yeah.
The speaker will not be commenting on this private matter, which occurred while she was on the East Coast, the spokesperson said.
So, yeah. Her husband Paul has been arrested and charged with a DUI. I feel it's important for them, for democracy, to release the body cam footage. Let's see it. Because if it was Melania Trump's partner, spouse, they'd be wanting to see the very test. They would want to frame it. Can you remember the little pens she had when they illegally, fraudulently impeached Trump? Not once, but twice. Can you remember when they had those little gold-plated pens because they thought it was all history? These people are completely decrepit, completely ghoulish. And all I can say is if the red wave comes in November, like a lot of us certainly think there will, unless there's any wink shenanigans, then you Republicans, you need to be strong to impeach them, Biden in particular, for all the things they've ever done wrong. Yeah, because they're trying to impeach you for your innocence. So you need to impeach them for their guilt. Yeah. I'll leave it there. I want to see the mugshot. I'll say, if I can find the mugshot, I'll put the mugshot for the thumbnail of this video. But I'd love to see that. I don't think we're going to see it though, but who knows? I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.